Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 1 episode 2 of 911. This time the title of the episode is Let Go, and we are here, we are back, and we are definitely ready for the second episode of this new show. Thank you so much to Natasha for sponsoring this series. I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys like it, I hope you guys continue supporting for more, and I want to thank everyone that supported the first episode of 911. I really hope that we can continue that rhythm, giving it a lot of hearts on Patreon. Patreon is my first interaction with people when I watch certain shows, certain episodes, so it's really important. I love comments, I love reading them, I love talking about the show, and I love talking about the things that I talk after the show, so it's really important. I am so happy that you guys are happy that I get to watch this show, and so continue supporting it both on YouTube and on Patreon, please. I will love that. I will love nothing more than to continue this show with your guys' support. So I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, this is the second episode titled Let Go. On the previous episode, bunch of things happen. We are introduced to a plethora of characters that I don't know the name of. Pretty much, I know the name of what? 4 of them or 5 of them? The rest, I will get to know them on this episode, I guess, or future episodes. It takes me 3 to 4 episodes, sometimes 5, to actually learn all the names, and especially with such a big cast, it's gonna take me a minute to catch up. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, I hope you guys like it, hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. In case you want to check that out, link as always will be in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoy, hope you guys like it, hope you guys continue supporting, and for now, that's about it. Thank you for watching, thank you Natasha as well for sponsoring, and without further ado, let's just begin with season 1 episode 2 of 911. Here we go. Right to
People are flipping out, isn't it great?
No, I'm just giving me terror. I normally don't do this type of game. Like, we don't have that many. When I was a kid, we used to have a lot of this park, you know, things, but since some of them started to malfunction, people were like, look, we're killed on a daily basis over a phone. We're not dying on one of those things. So it's not common to see roller coasters here in my country. Weird, isn't it? Oh, I will not do it. Look, if your gut is telling you not to do something, you don't do it. Wait, did that close? Because also that's another thing. Those things are very like tiny, and you know, I feel like they are constructed for the skinniest person in the planet. Okay? Whoa, the friend! Whoa, the friend! Did the friend just went flying off? My God! This show!
What's your emergency?
Oh God, oh God. Why did you guys decide to stop that? Oh God, oh God.
Hey, what's your name, man? What happened to Chad? Hey, Bobby,
Chad is flat. What a brave person Buck is. Gonna be
all over the place.
Oh!
Don't look down. Look up.
Dude, do you really think, like, what would you think of that in that precise moment? Oh no, 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 no. Oh! Oh wait, I can't breathe right now. I can't breathe.
I'm not hungry.
Neither am I.
Sometimes I just freeze up.
Yeah.
Family dinner.
Hello. Shake her hand. Okay. Good boy.
It'll pass.
I understand. I understand. I understand his hesitation, you know, and especially since this guy, like he said, is his first. Oh, Angela Bassett is executive producer. Ah!
I don't know what happened.
Oh, this is.
What is it, Mom?
I don't know.
What is it? Are you okay?
You have 2 doors?
Coming in.
Miss
Okay.
Ward? Hi, my name is Carla Price.
She's sweet. Oh, there we go. You know, it is very important to safe-proof the home. Oh, that is sweet.
Anybody help me with her before?
Hey, want a cup of coffee to go, babe?
No.
No.
I said I'm sick.
Sick of you guys.
Okay.
I love that also they are pointing from, like, they're showing us from the point of view of the people that calls. And I love how wacky sometimes of like the calls can be.
Put the fries in another bag, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, and a medium root beer.
She stopped for to get a bite, and then she was like, "Official business."
Don't look him in the eyes. That's a challenge.
Oh,
I'm
Where am I?
gonna go see if I can find the owners. I think I'm a coward. You are 100% correct. I will.
oh my God.
Just stay calm.
Ah, okay.
You have a gun?
My God. Oh, she has a good arm. Good arm. Okay. That was completely smart.
Notice what I noticed inside there. There was fire, smoke.
What you talking about?
Your husband likes boys, so that ring ain't gonna be on much longer.
Okay, I like that they're friends.
Dogs can't get inside unless they live here.
Oh, wait, was he a robber?
And I let them get away.
Oh my God. How will we have known, you know? Should she be drinking on the job?
Out with Tommy tonight. You know that big hunk of man meat?
Oh, I don't mean it that way.
Thanks, Buck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's a dog. You're a cougar. Oh,
No, it's not like that.
She's seeing it from his point of view.
How this turns out.
Do you have his number?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It was in the report. But
Oh,
anyway,
I thought they were all in a group chat.
like no other kind of quiet.
I bet.
Guy who fell.
I mean, there are some people who just don't want to be saved.
Also, he was scared.
Thank you.
Dial 911.
That's so corny.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, he's
all for
there.
coming.
I really hope they don't blame him. Stop.
You failed him.
Okay, we're not placing blames. You shouldn't have come here.
You know what sucks about working? The work part. I'm gonna pretend you didn't just say that. Your dad's a managing partner. Yeah.
Hi. They're going to give me a fucking heart attack with all these emergencies. Can they, like, one of them be chill? Just a cat in a tree or something like that? Oh my God. Oh God, okay. Can we put like a something? Maybe not move. You know, not moving will help. He doesn't want to do it.
Idea.
It's okay not to pressure him though, right?
I know I let you down.
No, it's okay. You're human.
I get to be the tough guy, but I also get to help people.
That is amazing. That's an amazing
first person
reason
you
why
lost.
to become this.
Glad you
Oh,
can flip that switch.
I'm glad too.
We have people in the department who help us deal with this kind of stuff.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah.
I always knew you were gay.
Okay. You fell in love with a
I'm not
gay
ready
guy.
to let it go.
Is something gonna happen? That will be highly unprofessional, dude. I don't
Nobody
think
is
that's
trying to
okay.
take
A celibate life? That's where he has a problem with.
I met someone.
Oh,
Dana. I met someone.
you disrespectful bitch. What is she doing? That was so bad. Oh damn. Change the picture. Put a one with your kids there.
Well, it depends on what you
Oh, that's the guy that was the rubber. I was like, is she doing this on a call? Like, while on the job?
Dobermans. I have one in my place.
Who is this?
There we go, there we go.
You think I'm stupid, huh? You think you can just make me look like a fool and walk away? Ah!
She was making an arrest on a criminal.
This dude is gonna jump from like I don't even know how high.
Okay.
Can you stop with the jumpings and like the fact that they are high? Like, stop it! Everybody come down to the ground.
Please stop counting and tell me where you're calling from.
Yeah. People get nervous, honestly, when they're on the call and they start doing stupid things.
We're gonna have to do the maneuver.
The maneuver?
No.
Yes.
Fine. You want to jump? Go ahead and jump.
I mean, let's not encourage him either. But like, I don't like this type of relationships where any sort of problem that happens, one of them it's threatened to end their lives. If this turns out well, girl, I suggest you to walk away and let him get the help that he needs, you know? That thing. Oh, I know what the maneuver is. They're gonna push him inside. There we go. The maneuver.
The girl on the Eiffel Tower.
He was making shit up.
Never get that.
Oh. The sister.
I need to apologize to you.
It's okay.
I was completely out of line at the memorial. Begged him to get Devin out of the house.
It's not your fault
Chad
either.
said he'd ask.
Girl, you are a hot spice pumpkin latte. I would love to burn his tongue on you.
Okay, Carla. I'm glad he's feeling better.
How old are you?
Oh my god.
Old fashioned.
Oh my god. Don't say that.
Would have sex.
And that's a bad thing? Okay, poor you. Okay, this is kind of weird.
I like you in my life, and I don't want to do anything to risk losing you.
He's like, you are not gonna be able to resist all of that. So, I ain't going out with you. I am making you a favor. Look at Angela, but she can step on me like anytime she wants. Oh god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No. I think she's dead.
No! Okay, guys, that was the end of season 1, episode 2 of 911. And you can't end an episode with a cliffhanger like that. Only on the second episode, and I'm on the edge of my seat. Man, holy mother of all that is good and pure in this world. Okay, so, okay. I'm gonna calm down. I am going to calm down, I think. I want to. So this episode, it started with a town ferry or something like that. They had a roller coaster, and just to make it clear, we have amusement parks, but they are only for children. I really don't think that, at least here in where I live in Lima, there is actually a roller coaster. There used to be one near of where I live, but that was like 6 years ago. I'm pretty sure there is not another one. And if there is, usually we get those those type of things, amusement parks, things like that, you know, during the month of July, by the end of the month of July, because it's our country anniversary, you know, Independence Day. So it's in July as well as it is in the US, not on the same day, 28 and 29 of July here. So sometimes you get those type of fairs, but not always, not consistent like the entire time throughout the year, you know. So and then we do have one that is very small that I have gone into with Josh when he was just a kid. Now he's just way too big to get into that one, so we no longer go. Thing is that I was shocked, you know. I was shocked about what happened, like, right away, like, into the episode. I feel like I need to, there needs to be other playlist for me to listen to before I watch an episode of this show, because it is so crazy. It's so crazy, man. So it just starts with the amusement park thing. They're going on the roller coaster, and you know, the thing, since the guy is big, you know, and he seems very small, he's bigger for the, you know, thing. The security thing didn't latch, which in my opinion the guy that was actually putting them should have paid a lot more attention. And if there is someone to blame, it should be him. But the only two people that could accuse him of actually not putting the seat down died, you know? So I honestly, like, if there was someone to blame, is that guy that didn't push enough or told the guy, you know what, it's not safe for you to go up there because we can't actually make it, you know, secure enough for you. I will be okay with that, you know? It's just the way it is, man. It is just the way it is. If you can't fit, that's just the way it is. I will rather them telling me that, you know, than losing my life because I think I wanna, you know, do it regardless of what the opinion of someone that knows how to work this out is telling me. So anyways, they get into the ride because, like, the guy's kind of like pressure into doing this by his friend. We then, after, you know, at the end, we kind of knew that also by his sister, you know, because he had a this background of actually trying to commit self-harm, suicide, you know. So yeah, they thought having him out. And honestly, does that play a factor in him, like, not getting the help? In a part, I guess it is, you know, I guess it is. But will he have hold on that long if at the end he just wanted to end it all? I just think that he just got paralyzed with fear. I just think he was terrified to, I don't know what the hell I said, terrified of actually, you know, grabbing the hand. He knew that you know, I don't know if Buck could have been able to put him up, or maybe he thought he was gonna put the harness that way. I don't know, because the guy seemed bigger than him. And there's this thing that is called gravity, you know? So gravity is already pulling him down. And so I don't know how that will have worked, to be honest. But in my opinion, I honestly don't think there was much to do to help him. And at the same time, if there was, I feel the guy just, you know, at one point when he realized what he had to do in order to save himself, I think that moment, it kind of did play out everything that happened with him previously to this episode. You know, everything that the sister tells us. It's just that at that moment he realizes, you know, it's too far gone. I'm not gonna help myself, you know. At least he didn't even want to try to make it out, you know. So it was really sad. It was really sad that something like that happened. And especially for someone as new as Buck is for the fire station, for the squad, you know. So I honestly was impressed that he is so comfortable with the job, as we have seen him before, and even during this episode, we have seen him how good he is. But he's also very young and very prone to do, like, you know, things that he's not supposed to. But honestly, listening to him, you know, talk about the fact that he tried for the Navy SEALs, but the thing is that it's not that he couldn't do it, that he wasn't badass enough to do it. He passed all the physicals, but for him, disconnecting himself from a situation, it's not something that he is able to do. You know, whether if he wants to do it, and whether if he seems to find ways to kind of cope with that, and to kind of like forget about that for a minute with him just having sex with whoever is in front of him. I feel like at the same time, he knows that he's capable of so many emotions that he wasn't able to just turn off a switch in his head and not feel, and that's why he chose this line of work that seems more up his alley. Yes, granted, there is a person that died in front of him and everybody says, oh, you're gonna get over it. Like, I just feel that is very much like Bobby said on the previous episode, which is that they all find way to cope. And I think, was that an earthquake? No. I think that that everybody copes in different ways. And it's not like they all have forgotten about the first person they lost. I just think that sometimes joking around or making it a little bit more light, it helps them in that way to like kind of forget about the person that they lose, like the first person that they lose, And I'm going to guess that they lose people, sometimes, and they just, I don't think that they just forget about it. They only remember the first one and they don't remember anything else. No, I think they learn how to cope, whether if it's in a healthy or unhealthy way, that's up to see, right? So, I like that the captain actually talked to him, that Bobby actually talked to him. I really like that. I really like getting to know both of them actually throughout that scene. But I kind of like that Buck kind of was like, telling him all of this stuff that feels very personal to him. And then he gets, he recommends someone who disgustingly uses that, she knows that this guy is vulnerable right now, that is going through so much because he just lost a person on the job, and she's the one that is asked to, help him. And what the hell does she do? It sleeps with him. I'm not saying that maybe Buck wasn't flirtatious with her, but at the end of the day, she's the therapist. She should have said, this is you trying to cope with things in a very unhealthy way and using sex to just forget about your problems and forget about it for a few hours because it makes you feel better, because, it might release some serotonin or whatever to his brain that makes him feel better. But at the end of the day, you're doing more harm by doing this. But no, the girl is like, I can't resist him. That was so unprofessional. I honestly think she should be in jail for what she just did. Okay? It's not funny. Because if you think about it in the opposite way, if this was a male doctor, a male therapist, sleeping with a female, like, people will be going nuts. So the fact that, we are brushing this off, I really hope they don't brush it off so quickly. But is it what? Because he's a guy, and because with guys, no one can take advantage of them or something like that, because we have this idea that men cannot be, sexually abused when they absolutely can as well, by females as well, so it's just like, that therapist, I will sue her ass. I will put her in jail for what she did, honestly, because that was not only unprofessional, but I feel like she took advantage of him, and you're gonna say, oh, he's an adult, he consented, yes, but he is a patient. He's coming here for help. Okay? And what does the therapist do? She is a predator. Like, I can't believe this. Okay? So, I did not like that. I did not like also because of the fact that it puts Buck, like, in Buck's idea is that it is okay to continue doing this, with the therapist, with whoever, because it doesn't make him feel bad. and because it makes him feel better about himself, you know? And it's such a wrong way of coping. He also said on the previous episode that he might have a sex problem, like addiction to sex or something like that. So, in factors that as well into this, like, the entire scene was just wrong, okay? It was wrong. But yeah, it was insane. Anyway, so also Abby talking to him, I mean, I think it's a bit stalkerish, if you ask me, that she got the report and she saw the number and decided to save the number. Girl? Okay. But at least the only thing that she did was call. That's it. You know? And she called and then blah, 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 blah. And Buck is like, okay, how old are you? Because people actually don't... And that is so true. People don't call. I don't call anyone. You text. You send, you know, messages and audios and things like that. But you don't call. And even audio messages sometimes are like, dude, like, just write it down. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But Abby was like a little bit sweet, because she was like, actually, I can understand where you're coming from. And like, I actually liked that conversation. But I did not like that Buck was kind of like, since I actually like you and because you listen to me, I actually do not want to see you, because I'm probably going to end up sleeping with you. Because he is like, I am so irresistible. And I'm like, that is just comes from the idea that since even the therapist will be able to cross that line, it feels like no one else respects him. And it makes a lot more sense why he needs to have this kind of barrier between him and Abby, which I appreciate for now. And I hope that he does understand that what happened in that office was wrong. I hope that he can, you know, find that and like understand that. On the other hand, we have Athena, who is, you know, her marriage is breaking down. And I honestly, you know, I love Angela Bassett. If Angela Bassett will ask me to be celibate for the rest of my life, I will do so. Because, like, she's a queen, you know? But here on the show, she's like, you know, having these problems with her marriage, you know, and she's in a way I feel like is still trying to hold on to her marriage to Michael, but she kind of has to understand that, you know, since he's out, there's a reason why he's out, you know, and why after so many years, you know, so he might not want to continue living in that type of life. He might want to continue, you know, a very good relationship with the mother of his children, but other than that, I don't think he wants any sort of romantic entanglement, because, like, I don't think for him there was ever that, you know. He might love her, but, like, in love with her, I don't think he has ever been in love with her, you know. So, the fact that she asks that, I'll have given that to her, but honestly, it's really not about that for him. He's kind of like, yeah, no, I met someone, so no thank you, you know. And Athena gets pissed, rightfully so, you know. It's kind of embarrassing that you are asking this, and, you know, your husband is kind of like, no honey, I'm gonna go and get out and date, you know. So yeah. And then the ending of the episode, I mean, I did like the whole burger thing. I was like, why is she using her power? Again, I will let her use whatever she wants. But, like, again, I was like, why is she using her power as a cop to get herself burgers? And then it turns out she was really smart, that she actually throw the Dobermans, like, the burgers, you know, so they can eat it and they can be calm. And so they can save the guy who was in danger, who actually turned out to be a thief. That later she catches up, because you're not gonna make her look like a fool, you know. So yeah, Yeah, but the cases on this one, first it was the roller coaster, then it was the guy that was washing the window, then it was the guy that was threatening to kill himself, yeah, everything was like, we are up here and we're gonna go down there in the not safe way. So everything was about, like, you know, people jumping and things like that, which it was terrifying to me. You know, I lost my breath a couple of times during the episode. And that ending, I feel so bad for Athena, you know. And I was like, when she came in and when she was talking to her kid, I was kind of like, wait, the kids are all by themselves, you know? They are young, not that young, but I was thinking they're young still, you know, they should have someone to take care of them. And it looks like they did really need that, because the daughter is not doing well at all with the separation, possible divorce, and with the fact that her dad came out. Like, she's not dealing with that well, and she has actually, you know, right now trying to take her life. You know, I really hope that she makes it, but it's going to be all over the place on next episode. I actually did like Carla, who is the new person that is gonna take care of Abby's mom. She's someone that seems like she really cares, you know, and is not there just to work, collect her hours and get her payment, and that's it, and she's not gonna care about the patient. She does kind of seem like she cares about the human aspect of her work as well. So it was nice, and like, honestly, to give Abby that peace of mind that she's with someone that is truly taking care of her, I bet it just makes her day a lot more easy, you know. So yeah, I really like Carla a lot. I didn't like the fact that she was drinking on the job though, but I like her a lot. And yeah, what a crazy episode. Did I forgot about talking about something else? I don't know, but like, it was a crazy episode. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. So please, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut Reaction is always posted first on Patreon, in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you, Natasha, for sponsoring this reaction. Hope you enjoy. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you guys next time for Season 1, Episode 3, titled Next of Kin. New episode of 911. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.